in the white jerseys. Sea Captains going left, right, in the red and white, and we're underway. Here from Holyoke, Massachusetts, we take a look now at the Sea Captains, 2-13, 1-0 on the season. And in goal for them today will be the Trumbull, Connecticut native, Alex Cimbalia. And their starting lineup goes as follows: Trevor Souza, Cam Holton, Jack Kinahan, Tony Moran, the other defenseman, and Tegan Bayer. Flop down towards the near side end. Jammed up alongside the boards. It's Cam Holton. Slides it around. The near side corner. As Olsen wheels it back towards the opposite end. These two teams met not too long ago. Back on November 10th and 12th. Bobcats winning both those games, 2-1 overtime winners. They had to finish the third period here in Holyoke. As a collision in the middle part of the ice. A couple players shaken up as now the officials will blow play dead. As Bassaram able to get up, casually walk back towards the bench in the opening minute 15 of this opening period. Bobcats coming off a loss to Long Beach yesterday, 4-3, which they had won the previous two games, again both against the Sea Captains, in which they have dropped 13 straight. Started 2-1 of the season, including a win against Bay State. That is their last win. A dump and chase by Mastroni. Was behind the red line, though, so an icing called back down towards the opposite end. Well, Kevin Cunningham has said, very similar to what the Bobcats coaching staff has said before, too, just trying to play 60 minutes of consistent hockey. It's been the difficulty at times. Face-off control by the Sea Captain. Shot from the top point. Goes wide. Here's a good look, but stick save by Bovey. Brushes it away. Bovey making his sixth appearance. Goals allowed just a tick under 4. .399. Another shot from the wrist. Wrist shot from the far side circle. And it's Matt Sherm. Plays it around the boards. Just how the outstretched arms of Mastroni. Before Sherm able to backhand it away. And able to change lines now. The Bobcats. The Sea Captains trying to catch him out. Bovey knocks it down. Almost miscommunication there as Murray thought that Bovey was going to cover it as he dropped the puck at his feet. Nice poke check at their own blue line. Across the blue line, trying to gain some traction in the zone. Big hit up along far side of the boards. Troy Harwell, former Bobcat, touching the puck. Play down underneath Bovey. Murray clips it alongside the boards. He's got Damon Warren. Wheels across the far side circle. Tempted a wrist shot. It's knocked down. Doesn't reach Cimbalia. Warren wants to get another big hit as Darryl Smith lowers the right shoulder. Just under 3 minutes into this opening frame. Here in Holyoke is a winding slap shot. A broken stick. As that's Paul Johnson. 2 goals in his debut. Yesterday playing in his second game. Broke the stick. Able to get a new one as Bovey pounces on the puck. Souza breathing down his neck as Johnson intercedes. 16:46 in this first period. We're still scoreless. The Sea Captains coming off back-to-back heartbreaker losses. The Danbury Hat-Tricks, one last weekend and one 2 days ago. 4-3 loss to Danbury recently. Gave up 3 goals in a span of 3 minutes and 10 seconds in the third period. They led 2-1 after 40. Shot from the slot goes wide from Jamison Bain, Colorado native. Another rebound coughed up by Bovey with the right pad. And slithers to the far side, Tapia. Lost possession of it And there goes Booth, little dump and chase action. Underneath, Cymbalia. Back in it to the top of the point, it's Manahan. Flip forward. Up the far side corner. Little dipsy-do move. Poke checked away, though. That was Bossera, but that big spill in the opening minute. Appears to be okay, though, back in the action. Held to the blue line, a shot from the point. Cymbalia coughed up a rebound. It's sent around once again. This time, Montague. Shot for the right point, deflects up high off the netting. And so, line change for both sides with the stoppage. Bobcats this season averaging just under 2.5 goals per game. Allowing closer to 4, though. The scoring's been the problem at times. Although the 6 goals they had against the Sea Captains the last time these two teams faced off, tied for a season high. A couple players for the Bobcats having big nights, including Landon Booth, goal and 3 assists in that one. Bossera, 3-point night as well for him. Whistle comes quickly as Sherm, first man to reach it, icing call against the Sea Captains now. Nothing really concrete so far in this first period to this point. Nobody really having a chance that sticks out as Mastroni flicks it up to the right point. Sherm couldn't maintain possession of it cleanly and had to fall out of the zone. Allows for Norwich to get out now. Across the blue line, a wrist shot, knocked down, hit off the skate of Ted Sana, defenseman. Mastroni looking for Alex Penning. Instead, it's Trevor Souza. Takes it back to his own territory. Hayden kicks pass up to center ice. Across the blue line, just able to tip it forward was Tegan Bayer. Had a goal in the continuation of the third period right here. Just a weekend ago was Sherm right on the doorstep. Almost knocked it in towards his own goal. And a shot from the near side circle wide again. And this time from Hayden. Norwich controlling good amount of possession here. At the blue line, nice read by Penning. Flings it forward, and not a smart decision though. Yeah, the caroms all the way down into the back end, and so leads to an icing call. So Jay Stamaray, who has plenty of goals against Norwich this season. 4 of his 5 goals on the year have come against Norwich, a pair of 2-goal games. Is able to change lines at the red line. Aiden Bain, another Connecticut native. Of course, Norwich in Connecticut. 14 minutes to go in this opening period. We're still scoreless here in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Once again, Thomas and Zerell, thanks for joining us here on this Sunday afternoon. Schemmel, cross-ice pass to the near side. Bain gets across the zone. Fighting through 2 white jerseys, though, as Bovey sticks it behind him. Now up along the near side boards. It's over the head of LeVay. Try to snag it with his right hand. Bain once again across the blue line, but has to go through a wall. And met by Morissette. And Reed Murray. Back in a pass to the near side. Schemmel, former Northeast General, Ohio native, finds Schemmel. Took a deflection wide. As Morissette rings it around the boards. Deflected down once again. Good shift that time as Murray angered himself. Pass it off the netting above the boards. Leads to a face-off in the Bay State end. Warren on the face-off. Drops it. This took a deflection right to Bovey. As Ethan Ranger. Anthony Langevin will switch things up. Top line out is Cormy. Against Ranger. This time Cormy will win it. Takes it himself. Finds Basarab at center ice. He can do a lot. He's like a magician. Really good stick handler. I've seen him put on some pretty plays this season. Led to the goals. Basarab 5-7-12. And the goal assist and points department. We'll see if Cormy can win another face-off, this time on the opposite end. He does. Quick shot. This goes over Cymbalic's head. Norwich moving out of their own defensive end in the offensive territory. Michael Montague, though, top defenseman. Puck lodges free as a shot screams over the bar from Souza. Just pulled it a little bit. It's kept in by Shelby. He took a hit, though, at the blue line. Bay State still playing in their own territory as Landon Booth is dispossessed. Back to Booth now, skating up alongside the near side. Splits two defenders, gets into the slot. And his shot deflecting wide over Cymbalic's goal. Another wrist shot just outside the circle. Played dump and chase once again. Switching both sides is Bain for Norwich. It's pushed up alongside the boards. Here comes Ted Sana onto the ice and left defense position. Comes to him. Looking, Basarab. Head wasn't turned around. Had it on a swivel, though. It didn't move too far with it. Now Norwich switching their back line. Two new defensemen come on as they reach the offensive zone. Sauce to the far side. Shot just deflected. Nice tip that time by Tapia. Puck bouncing off a few players. Ford finds a stick of Landon Booth. Couple big hits in front of the penalty box area. And now we will have one. There'll be a cross check. As Basarab didn't have to go very far. Into the penalty box gives us our first power play. And this one, 11:04 to go in the first period. So the PK unit out now. Led by Will Cormy, the assistant captains. And it's controlled and won by the Sea Captains. Flicked into the slot area. Desmarais gets it to Cormy. Here's Cormy. 2-on-2 as Desmarais. After the initial rebound, Desmarais. Good opportunity, but a pad save by Cymbaliuk. Cormy twisting and turning around. Checking away the first 30 seconds of the power play. 5-on-4 advantage. And a shot on Bovey, covered up from Kinahan. Minute 25 to go on the power play. This being the fifth meeting between these two sides. Sea Captains have won just one of those games. Which Bay State had 2 goals in the first period, both by Desmarais on the power play. Played a big part of that game. Led to the 6 goals by Bay State. There's Johnson as he throws it down to the other end of the ice. Nice clearance by him. Again, Paul Johnson, Ontario native, playing in his second game. Recently just signed. Picked up by the Bobcats. Here's a near shot on the break. Shot goes wide, popped up in the air. And is thrown into the direction of Bovey as Hayden trying to swat it like a volleyball player. Up along the near side once again. Johnson steps in. It's back in it. Pass just stays in play. So 35 seconds to go on the power play. As that goes past everybody, leads to an icing call. Drop the puck. Norwich still with the 5-on-4. Looking to break open his scoreless game. Comes to Bovey. He'll just cover it up as Ranger comes in. So 17 seconds as Bosserab now gets up. Crucial face-off comes to Bay State, and Montague throws it off the boards all the way down, under 10 to go. One last push here. The Sea Captains can gain the zone, but nice job again by Cormy. And Bosserov's out of the penalty box. And they'll go back down to Symbolicson. With 8:57 to go in this first period. From the near side circle. So Bobcats kill off the initial penalty on the interference call against Bosserab. Here's Matt Sherm. Sturbridge, Massachusetts native, not too far from here. Mazzella towards the bench now. Second line out in defense. Reed Murray, Wilmore set. Murray out to center ice. Trying to throw it off the stick of Will Stone. Nice stretch pass for Norwich. Looking dangerous. Pumped on the brakes was Harwell. Just couldn't find the man on the other end. And Evan Tower. Now Stone at the blue line. Didn't get enough on it to dump it in deep. Trying to backhand her right on the doorstep is Schemmel. Bain up top to the right point. Underneath to Tower. Screeches right across the crease, the puck does. Back to Tower. Dances past one man. Flings it to the far side. Pass to the near side as Bovey. A lot of traffic in front. Able to see it. So 7.5 to go in this first period. Just over it. Still scoreless in Holyoke. Desmarais wins the face-off. But a couple big ones down here in their own end that Bay State has won. Now here is Desmarais mentioned. Plays well against Norwich this season. 4 of his 5 goals, including 2 power play goals last game. Throws it up top to Johnson. Couldn't handle initially. Now Johnson gets it back at his own blue line. Climbs forward. Enters the attacking zone down the right side. Lost possession quickly. Now he's out of position. Gets some time back, though, as Tapia. Montague. As Montague hits the deck. Alex Penning. Now Mastroni. Dances around one man. Tic-tac-toe passing. Mastroni with the burst of speed across the blue line. Throws it from the side as Symbolic. Comes sweeping in. Makes the save. .6:33 to go. Starting their own defensive end of Mastroni. 5'7", 146. Another Trumbull, Connecticut native. Mentioned Symbolic, Connecticut native as well from Trumbull. And off the draw, in Norwich is in. Sherm has to retreat in front of the red line. They'll throw it to the near side. See if Bay State can force the issue to turnover as Ted Sana, bouncing puck forward. Controlled by Norwich, a one-hopper in front as Bovey kicks it aside. Near side Booth, check from behind as Cormy dances around Hayden. Gives it right back though. As shot on the near side with a wrister from Kinahan. And Bovey been up to the task so far. Made 22 saves against Danbury. Mentioned his 6th appearance. Split some time. Ben DeFiore usually starting goaltender. There's a penalty here. Norwich back to the power play, 5-on-4. Cross ice pass the near side, all alone. It's tipped in the slot, and Mastroni clears it out of danger. So second penalty in this first period. 30 seconds in, Norwich's second offensive attack. Shot deflected wide once again as Montague. Out to the far side, Sherm walking in on defense. Shot wide from Ethan Ranger is Bovey. Jess will keep it out of harm's way. Gets a big hug from Matt Sherman, in which Norwich was keen on thinking that they had a goal. So now it'll be Landon Booth. Takes the draw. Kinahan tosses it up top to Moran. His shot deflected wide. Here is Moran once again. Pivots up top, straight away. Far side circle. Back up, straight away again. As Trevor Souza couldn't handle too much on it. Halfway through this 5-on-4. And the penalty. Pass behind Schimmel. Ended up being cleared by Murray. Some pressure by the Bobcats, forcing the issue. Kinahan attempted to gain some traction, momentum. Schimmel crossed the blue line, but offsides. Linesman came racing in. As Schimmel had to alter his line and direction. Bay State defense creeping up on him. So face-off near middle of the circle, beyond the face-off dot. In front of the Bay State bench. 40 seconds to go in the power play, 4:33 in this first period. It's flung on the net of Symbolic. Bobcats killed off the first penalty. Floating puck, Bovey stands up, doesn't touch it though. Bayer from the left point, shot. Get wide as Harwell in front, blocking Bovey's eyesight. As Sherm trying to clear it twice. Harwell. Hayden cuts in front, holds the puck, and another wrist shot going wide. It comes the near side. 3 seconds on the power play. In front is Bovey with the right pad once again. Ranger back to 5-on-5. Bovey another pad save. Harwell underneath. Twisting around. Harwell trying to come back to the near side. Shifts to the far side. Shot from the left point. Again, Bovey, a couple big saves. This long ice time duration. And zone time. As Sherm looking to get it to Mastroni. Bovey holds it. Still been able to change that defense. Sherm's been out there for a while. Stretch pass forward. Finds Penning. And now Sherm able to come off. Murray and Montague in. 3:11 to go. Back in an attempt. And Symbolic turned it away. Penning got tripped up. And underneath is Symbolic will pounce on the puck. Bobcats haven't had too much time on the offensive. I think they've killed off 2 penalties now. 2 for 2 on the PK. Has taken up a good-sized portion of this first period. For the 17 minutes played. We'll see if Bobcats can get one late here in this opening frame. Mastroni fighting for the puck, just behind Penning, who is cutting towards goal. Toss to the opposite end of the ice. Murray backtracking. Fed it off alongside the boards. Comes right back to him, though. As Mastroni was calling for it, tipped it forward. But an icing call brings him all the way back down here. 2:28 to go in this first period. Warren in center. Poked for Ray underneath Schemmel. As Norwich flings it right on goal of Bovey. Gloves it quickly and drops it. First defenseman Michael Montague. As Penning took a hit. Got it to Warren though. Mastroni. Shot deflected down, doesn't reach Symbolic. Now leading to a 2-on-2 the other way. Wrist shot. Pad save by Bovey. Montague up ahead to Booth. Skating in on Symbolic. Again, hasn't had too many opportunities, but he's been up to the task today. A little back and forth we go. Sean Loftus, power play goal his last game. Loftus dispossessed. Bobcats trying to get out in front quickly. Big hip check. There's Johnson calling for the puck. It's thrown down underneath. Sherm thought about it and instead of a lay off. And Sherm gets it back. Johnson at middle of the ice. Booth backhanded pass down as the forecheck picks up here in the last minute of action in the first period. Bobcats long zone time here. Another big hit on the far side. Pass goes nowhere. And finally, Norwich controls it once again. Down to the near side, shot from Bovey. Hung in the crease for a second, but cleared away by Sherm. Johnson. Up ahead, Harwell. Had it for a second before Souza had to go back in his own end. Top defensive line out for Norwich. Final 21 seconds. At center ice, Montague. Throws it to the far side, right at center ice. Trying to kill off these last 13 seconds. Bobcats across the blue line. Thrown as Symbolic gives up a rebound. Shot from the far side circle. And Harwell will hold the last 2 seconds of action. And that's how this first period will end here in Holyoke, Massachusetts, as both teams mixing it up now after the whistle. Puck drop, we're underway for period number 2. It's Bain. Picks up the loose deflection as it takes a deflection off the ceiling netting. And so 13 seconds in, we get our first stoppage here. Face off just to the left of Bovey. One in control by the Bobcats. It's sent alongside the boards. Hayden intercedes. And it pokes it away. Schemmel pins it up against the boards as Hayden rings it around the boards once again. Hayden Bain forward, trying to keep it in and hold the zone. But it's thrown around once again. Bobcats having a hard time getting it out. Nearing 40 seconds of zone time as it finally falls out of the zone. Souza skates over. It's gloved down by Montague as he'll dump and chase and head towards the bench for a line change. Loftus comes to the near side. Bain gets past one man. Booth stopped the puck in its tracks at center ice in front of the red line. He'll dump it in. As Mastroni picks up the loose puck, looking for the centering feed. As Warren came just a second too late. That was a nice job by Souza that time, though, as a shot, another deflection hits off the ceiling. See, maybe 2 a game here. We have 2 in the first 2 minutes of the second period. Face-offs were a big key for Bay State in the first period after including those 2 power plays. Cormier won a couple big face-offs. There's a quick shot. Bovey coughed up a rebound. A puck is free in the slot. Another shot this time for the left point. And Bovey saves it in his chest. Some pushing and shoving going on after the whistle. A shot from Tony Moran. Face off on the other circle. On the near side. Ethan Ranger wins it. As Harwell hits the deck after he slips. Moran chasing back to his zone end. First man to reach in. Ranger corrals it once again, dishes it to his left. It's Souza across the blue line, dump and chase. Ranger on the other end, down the right wing side. Now the Bobcats looking to break out. As Warren out at center ice. Staying onside, Silva wields other side. Couldn't bury it home. As Moran, big hip check right in front of the Bay State bench. Bobcats control, get in front of the red line, dump it in. Souza underneath. As Demarang is coming on the ice. Here's Souza behind Symbolic's net. It's a good pass down. That'll be an icing call, though. Was able to find his intended man. $17-11 to go in the second. We're still scoreless, looking for a first goal of the game. Again, 20-12 shot advantage. Now some mix-up here after Ranger was kicked out. Harlan to go take it, and then Ranger gets to go back in. And once they do win the face-off and bring it out of their own zone. Harwell, wrist off the left circle, popped up, and Bovey came down with a dough. And some more jostling after the whistle. So the officials will sort this one out. Even 17 to go. Once the last spin they had to was right here. Got a little chippy towards the end of it. It's floated in. As the Sea Captains Near side corner. Centering feed in front, and they score. Started off the face-off, and the Sea Captains on a mad scrum in the slot area beat Bovey for the first time in the first goal of the game. As it comes from none other than Tegan Bayer, his 8th of the season, 12th point. And a goal on October 2nd against Bay State. The game tying goal on the 12th. And right now the go-ahead goal in the second period of their 5th meeting. 16:40 to go, 1-0 Sea Captains now. Looking to snap their 13-game losing streak, which they won 2 of the first 3 games of the season. It's been a struggle since. Played a lot of close games as Moran fell for a second. Got right back up, though. Bobcats try to take advantage of it. Johnson in his own territory. Turnover by the Bobcats, but luckily they get it right back. Goes out of the zone for a second. For it trickles to Hayden. For Norwich, hits off the linesman. Down the left wing side. Played down deep by Tapia. Sent it right back to where it came from, though, from Bay State. Now looking for the tying goal. And once again, a pair of players getting hooked up that time. In which there will be an opportunity. Both teams get a player sent to the box. It'll be Josh Manahan, forward from Wichita, Kansas. It looks like Johnson as well. So now an opportunity to open up some ice a little bit. 4-on-4 hockey. 1-0. Sea Captains goal just a few seconds ago. Puck comes to the near side on the near side circle. It's pushed away as Desmarais gains the advantage. Nice pass inside, backhand shot saved by Symbolic. Colton LeVay streaking down the center part of the ice. Had an opportunity, but Symbolic able to turn him away. Plays like that can happen because of the amount of ice being opened up. Off the draw. Shot was going for upper 90. Missed everything, though. Deflected in front again as Basarab got a stick on it, but Symbolic again up to the task. Something's got to give here. Pat a rebound. Up top, another shot. Not too far off. Another drive from the far side. It's Ted Sana. And finally cleared away. 45 seconds into the 4-on-4. Bobcats looking dangerous, looking for that one goal back. It's lifted down. Sherm at center ice. Has 2 defenders on his back. Able to dump it in. Underneath, it's Moran. Gets it out in front. Wide open on the other end as Bovey makes a huge save. Backdoor cut on the weak side. And so 51 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. 14:31 left in the second period. Off the face-off on the far side circle. That's Montague. Big check down in front. They continue to kick it around the boards. By the way, Kinahan gets the assist on the goal from Bayer. Norwich controls in their own zone. Cutting up the left wing is Holton. A pass from Souza as Holton gets chopped down. Centering feed to the right point. 10 seconds on the 4 out of 4. Cross ice, the near side circle, missed everything. Goes all the way around. And now both players coming out of the box. So back to 5 out of 5. And here comes a breakaway for Bay State. And Cymbaluk, not once but twice, turns away the Bobcats. Desmarais had nothing but greener pastures. And Cymbaluk from his back. Holy cow. Keeps Norwich to the 1-0 lead. It's tipped forward into Bovey's clutches. But what an effort between the pipes from Cymbaluk. Play of the game so far. And if Norwich goes on to win this game, face off in the basin after Bovey covered it up. Schemmel chipped it forward for Holton. Up top to the right point. A couple bodies laying in front on the previous shot attempt. Popped up in the air. Loftus having to retreat. Schemmel plays it along in his own end. Daryl Smith didn't corral correctly. Still kind of fumbling it off his stick. But still maintaining possession as Evan Towers. Schemmel up along the right point as Smith steps up. Smith pushed down from behind. Schemmel gets back in there in the mix of things. Trying to dislodge that puck. As it took a deflection, as Smith tried to throw it, but it found the shoulder area of Evan Tower. Now 12:20 to go, 1-0. Taking Byers' 8th goal of the season, the difference coming earlier in this period. Which that led to a 4 out of 4, which both teams had really good chances, but no one better than Jace Desmarais. Breakaway goal, which they also had Johnson, who just come out of the box. They really could have 2 guys taking that shot. But it was Desmarais before Cymbaluk ended up on his back, making 2 huge saves. Down the right wing side. Shot from the right circle, deflects over everything and into the netting for a face-off. One nothing's our score here in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Sea Captains trying to snap a 13-game losing skid. The Bobcats played well this season. Dropped the only game, which was the last win for Norwich. Back on October 2nd, 6-3, which Cymbaluk was in goal that game. Maybe some good mojo. As Souza gets tripped up. Now to the right circle. And back and forth we go. It's like a pendulum. But who's going to control the puck? Now on the other end, Bobcats as Basarab shot deflects wide. Cymbaluk just grazing his jersey. As always, sailing over the bar though. 9 minutes in for this second period, the 1 goal from the Sea Captains, who outshot the Bobcats 20-12 in the opening period. Deflected in front. Now with some steam. The Loftus shot went over as well. Long ice time again. And now whistle called because the net became dislodged. So they drop the puck, still in the basin. At least gives a little breather though for the Bobcats. And a shot from the right circle, another wrister. This time from Cam Holtz, the North Dakota native. Well, Byer's been their leading goal scorer along with Ethan Ranger. Now tied with 8 goals. Ranger 17 points though. The 9 assists to go along with it. Off the draw, comes up top. Drive from the right point. From Loftus. Didn't catch anything. Another shot from the left point as Bovey ends up pouncing on the puck in front. And the officials having a word with Damon Warren. Seems Norwich has won more of those face-offs here in the second period, led to the success, including that goal. As it just took an unlucky deflection off a skate. Here's Hayden. The burst of speed. Gets out in front, throws it ahead of him. Sends it along the right wing side. Halfway through this second period. Now the net has become dislodged once again. So for the second time in a matter of minutes, another face-off because of the dislodgement. This time the face-off will be outside. To the near side. Tipped forward by Gallagher, took a big hit, but did his job. Jamison Bain misses Darryl Smith. Shot goes wide right of Cymbaluk. Down and deep is LeVay, trying to kick it out from the boards. LeVay tossing for the puck along with Souza. And Dylan Gallagher as well. Scrappy play. Souza finally pokes it free. It's played alongside the boards once again as Desmarais enters. Trying to push it away still from the boards. Tapia chasing after with Gallagher. Finds Manahan. In support now. It's a big hit. Tapia hits the deck. That was Reed Murray. 8:51 as Bovey holds the puck up. Goal in this period, though, by the Sea Captains, and taking a bear now tied with the leading goal scorer for Norwich. Their first team in Connecticut coming over. Another shot from the left wing side. Bovey turns aside. Seen a lot of shots as the Sea Caps continue to pound goal. And that's what made their last defeat so frustrating. There's another shot. As Bovey couldn't catch all of it. They had nearly double the amount of shots that Danbury had. And the junior hat tricks again, scoring those 3 goals in the third period. Bobcats have lost some games in the third period this season when they're either tied or ahead, too. So really, again, both teams have had similar mistakes. As Moran, too much juice on it. And Sherm touches it up. 48-26 outshot Danbury. They were perfect 4 for 4 on the PK, 1 for 4 on the power play. And in which Bay State killed off those 2 power plays in the first period. And both teams almost taking advantage of the 4-on-4 that happened in this period as well. So a lot going on in these first 2 periods. Still 8 minutes left in this second. As Schemmel from his knees trying to clear the zone. As there's Landon Booth, the captain trying to force a shot through 2 red jerseys. Johnson kicks it forward to Basarab. Hip check. There goes Johnson again. It picks up the loose change. Nice poke check by Booth. Able to avoid a run out on the other end. Montague throws it off the boards. Moran gets it going back the other way. Outlet pass just past Booth. Basarab, first man down there. Loftus kept in on the far side. Dish it to the near side, a wrist shot. Basarab looking for the rebound with Symbolic in front, who dives on the loose puck again. Another scrum in front of goal. And again, Symbolic with 2 major plays in this second period. Now can Ethan Ranger and the rest of the squad win the faceoff? And which they do. Up ahead at center ice as Harwell throws it in deep. Daryl Smith. They can't hold the zone time for long. For it's chip back along. Matt Sherm and Reed Murr, the 2 defensemen here. Sherm, big presence at 6'3", 200 pounds. Young player as well. Born in 2004. He'll keep playing some college hockey. As a hip check at the blue line from Alex Penning. Penning warns a whistle. And so that'll be Penning going to the penalty box with 6:35 to go. And Jace Desmarais and the rest of the peak unit out for the 3rd time tonight. So again, mentioned Bobcats killed off 2 penalties in the first period. Need to do 1 more here. Lee Skip out of the second period. Aaron pass. And that's Desmarais. Big hit on Loftus on the other end. Desmarais skinning back. Another big hit, this time from Will Cormie right at the blue line, where Penning got whistled for the penalty. Shot from Loftus, won at a power play goal last game. And a loss to Danbury. Loftus holds it in, throws it off the boards, and it cleared down to the far end of the ice. This season, as Mastroni killing off some precious seconds here. Coming into this game, Bobcats had killed off 7 of the 10 power plays. Opportunities for Norwich. Now Troy Harwell, the former Bay State Bobcat captain, skates down the left wing side. There's Kinahan up top to the right point. Shot from the point, doesn't reach on the weak side. Deflected wide and crushed back down to the other end. 33 seconds on the power play, 5:05 in the game. In this period is Kinahan at center ice across, gains the zone, feeds it off for Moran. 15 seconds as Penning pops up, getting ready to come back in. And Bobcats force a turnover. They get out and run now. Rebound coughed up. Johnson right there, couldn't get a stick on it. Initial shot by Mastroni. He gets it point blank, and Symbolic again. After a delayed penalty, Bobcats couldn't get that 6-skater out in time. But finally, they get their first power play opportunity of the game. As Jack Kinahan goes to the box with 4:29 to go. This could be the chance they need. And Symbolic again. That's again hard to keep track of all these chances. And he has been stunning in goal today. So 5-on-4 for the Bobcats. Mentioned they had 2 power play goals by Desmarais in the last meeting. Here is Desmarais for the 5 goals against Norwich this season. Looking for number 5 against him. Wheels to the near side corner. Dropped it off his stick for a second. And poke checked away. Towards the boards, Cormy. Sauces it up top to the point. Now back to Cormy underneath. Centering pass in front. And it finds Simbalyak, who kicks it away with the right pad. 40 seconds into the power play as the puck gets held up against the boards. It's Bayer, able to clear it away. Norwich has to go to the far side bench as Holton chews up some clock, able to buy some substitution time. Shot from just outside from Schemmel, the blue line. Stopped before the blue line, dumped in. Tony Moran chases after it with Will Cormy. Pops up top to the left point. Booth stops it. Cross-ice pass. Basarov hits off the mask of Symbolic. Second rebound save. And on the weak side, cleared away. As Basarov had it all queued up and ready to go, a screaming slap shot one-timer. And now Desmarais will go towards the penalty box, and that will do it on the power play for this one. Go back to 4-on-4. 29 seconds left on the penalty. In which that will give about a minute and a half then to the Sea Captains for 5-on-4 to try to pad their 1-goal lead. Bayer scored a goal at the start of this second period. It's tapped down and cleared away. So 10 seconds. Here's Harwell on the near side at the red line. Plays it backwards to Hayden. And so Kinahan will race out of the box, head towards the bench. And when Evan Tower comes on, the forward from Salem, Connecticut. Hayden underneath. Awaits as they get in the right position on the power play now, 5-on-4. Here's Schemmel as Bovey kicks it away with their stick. As Souza up top wide open, thought about the slap shot, dished it to the right circle. Rebound chance there. Couldn't send it home as Hayden. Down in front again. Bobcats breaking out. Here's Landon Booth skating in front of Simbalyak. And Souza carries it away. 38 seconds to go, minute 35 in the second period. As that's just pushed up center part of the ice. At least one new skater on, Will Cormy. And Mastroni. Shot from Loftus. Bovey coughed up another rebound. Able to dive on it, though, and prevent any further damage. Again, 21 seconds on the power play. Cross-ice pass. Into the slot again. Pushed away. It's Ethan Ranger. Ranger trying to force it. And they get it to go. Just 9 seconds on the power play. And Ranger fires it from the side of the net. And it squeezes home. And the Sea Captains have now doubled the lead. It's 2-0 here in the late of the second period. O'Beyer, who got his 8th earlier in this period. A Ranger had 8 goals then. Both of them were tied. I guess Ranger didn't want it to be tied for too long. Gets his 9th goal this season. And now 1 minute to go in the second period. 2-goal advantage for the Sea Captains. Looking for their first win since October 2nd. They're coming up on almost 2 calendar months. With 45 seconds. Come back down to the near side. So off the face-off, Bear wins it for his team. Norwich just trying to go into this third period with a 2-goal lead. Trying to ward off late rush here from the Bobcats. Booth, Basarab, centering feet in front. Nobody there as Johnson trips up Kinahan. Back into center ice. Here is Booth. 18 on the clock. Here is Booth. Wheels in front of the near side. Again, centering feet looking for Corby this time. Thrown up top. Shot from the top. Missing everything as Tower dove. Trying to block it. Basarab. Final seconds, says Basarab. Shot won't go. Possibly are winning here in the third. They're going right to left to the second. Sea Captains going left to right. Symbolic in that second had about 3 or 4 major saves and opportunities that the Bobcats couldn't cash in on. We'll see if that will change here in the third. And Bovey and goal on the other side for the Bobcats. Sauce down towards the near side. Angling towards the corner. Here is Harrison Ranger. Or Ethan with the goal on the power play. Moran, Boca Raton, Florida native. Dumps it down underneath behind Bovey. Johnson fanned on the pass. And allows Ranger an opportunity. Raises the backside, and then here's Ethan. Brothers from Cromwell, Connecticut. Along the near side. On the left wing side is the Bobcats. They'll just dump it in and turn away for a line change. Sea Captains do the same. Here's Matt Sherm. Pushes aside Holton, who trying to apply some pressure on him. Is Cormy. Ford's getting hit, gets it away. Basarab plays it off to Landon Booth, weaving through some traffic. Forgot the puck, though, as his poke checked away. Toss in front is Holton, clears it away. And now it's punched forward, but touched up for an icing call. About a minute and a half into this final period. 2-0 Sea Captains. Looking for their first win. Gotta go back to October 2nd in Norwich. Got 13 in a row. In front of Symbolic, who would get the gold star today for sure. And bang! And Bayston gets on the board. Scrappy play in the corner. Picture perfect start to this third period. It's Will Cormy. Wrist shot from the near side circle. 4th goal this season. His 14th point. It's now 2-1. Things got just a little bit more interesting in this one. Has reinvigorated the bench for the Bobcats as Desmarais goes twirling around in the slot area. And now on the far side, wrist shot wide from Dylan Gallagher. If you're Norwich, you feel like you're just right back in the same position as you were last game. And you would say, oh boy, here we go again. Let's see if Kevin Cunningham can get his club on the right side of things. Tossed ahead and tipped forward. Down and deep by Bayer. Bumped alongside the boards. Took an awkward deflection in favor of Norwich. Off the bench is Bain. Slides to the far side corner. Tower. Here is Bain. Couldn't catch enough on it as Souza. Kicks it forward down to the near side corner. Souza battling with Demarais. And it's Chase. Demarais wins the battle. Nice out to Mastroni. Winding up and saved by Cymbalia. With the glove, who hold for a face-off. 17-12 left in this one. 2-1 Norwich. With Cormier's goal, the onset of the third period, really made this one a game again. Mastroni pumps on the brakes, turns back towards the right side. Up top to Montague. He waits and shuffles in. Second chance rebound in front. Symbolic again, looking for the puck and finally finds it. You can tell both teams wanting this game so bad. Especially for the Sea Captains, things don't get much easier. They have the Generals just after this game as Montague could hold the zone. Leads to break on the other end for Harwell. Pumps on the brakes. Turns it back, a wrist shot wide. From Ethan Ranger looking for his second goal. And now Bacon on the far side as Daryl Smith slowly gets up. And so that's going to be a penalty against the fourth line here against Isaiah Walter, Pauls Valley, Oklahoma native. So Sea Captain scored on the power play last time. It was a Ranger goal in the final few minutes of the second. Here he is. Tosses it down to Hayden, who was cutting towards the goal. Harwell keeps it in front of the blue line. Chopped down on the shot is Hayden. Harwell, the far side. Again, another wrister just going wide. Again by Ranger. Now Sean Loftus, defenseman, has to go and retrieve it as it falls out of the zone. Gain it right back, 30 seconds into the power play. Down the right wing is Hayden. Didn't like anything he saw, so holds on to it. Harwell on the weak side, waiting for the puck. Johnson dispossessed him. Couple passes into the slot. Haven't found the intended man, as Harwell couldn't finish the one-timer on the other end. Just narrowly tipped it. Harwell once again. Cross-ice passes Sherm. Ranger lost his footing, and then Sherm pops it up in the air, but it ends up out of play. Looks like they'll probably toss it or drop it. They're going to drop it in the Bay State zone. Close to getting out of the blue line area when it occurred. So 58 seconds on the power play, 15:30 in the third period. 2-1, Sea Captain's advantage. It's one as Sherm sends it around the boards. Doesn't clear the zone though. Just outside the circle. Will stop and go from Kinahan. In front of Bovee. And fired away to the other end of the ice. And now play stopped. With 39 seconds on the power play. Sir Schemmel gets back up. So 15-12 to go here in this third period. Now Schemmel gets back to the bench now. It's a big opportunity for them after the penalty against the Bobcats. So face-off on the near side circle. And it's won by the Sea Captains. Looking to break out quickly, get back on the offensive attack. Feed it right down the middle part as Bovey flings it towards the Bay State bench and keeps the clock moving. Gets some recognition from his teammates on the bench. It's dumped in. Montague cleared it initially as Kinahan picks it up, fanned on the pass, goes underneath him as Basarab. Now Mastroni has Basarab ahead, down the heart of the ice, and it's once again safe. Symbolic falls on it. He thought he had it. Almost snuck underneath him. Almost a shorthanded goal for the Bobcats as they just go right back to 5-on-5. So 14:31 to go in this game, which the Bobcats able to clear off. The man down. Johnson fires, blocker save. Going upper 90s and try to tuck it away. Leads to run on the other end as a backhanded shot saved by Bovey. Pinned it up against the bar. In the post, now Basarab. Booth flanked to his left. Here's Basarab. Shot again, took a deflection, popped up in the air and gloved down like a baseball infielder by Symbolic, who's been just phenomenal today. Think of the opportunities in the second period, because the Bobcats easily could have had 1 or 2 goals, but Symbolic doing all he can to end this 13-game losing skid. It's one in Souza. Threw it around the boards, but it'll be a face-off once again. And the Sea Captain's zone. This time, Desmarais. Referee drops it. Desmarais gets it quickly. Tower tripped up, and so gives the Bobcats and their offense a chance here as they'll dump and chase. Sea Captains gaining possession. Lifted down the far side. Goes underneath. Outlet pass as Gallagher throws it off the boards. A one-hopper to Bovey, sliding to his left. Stops it and holds it for his teammate Johnson. Gallagher once again down the right wing side. Absorbs one hit from Schemmel. Forward squirts free once again. And the Bobcats have to retreat back to their own end. Errant pass caused by Bain as he'll tip it down. A good shift for him that time. Paul Johnson once again. A pass absorbed by Desmarais. Gets in front of the red line. Manahan. Both teams trying to dump it in. Too many traffic and bodies in the area. 12:50 to go in the third period. 2-1. Sea Captains lead. Got both goals in the second. Goal by Cormier to start the third. And any penalties taken here would be a major blow to either side. And can open the door for either the Bobcats to tie or for the Sea Captains to extend their lead. Now here's Cormier again, the goal scorer in the third. Dishes it to his left. Mastroni centering pass. No one on the other end could secure it. Awkward deflection forward. Morissette wins the battle and throws it as it hit off one of the Bay State players on the bench. And leads to a drop just outside the zone. Or actually will be in the Bay State zone, excuse me. 12-13 to go. Still a long way. Damon Warren in the circle. He can't win it for his squad as Bayer wins it. Sherm lofts it down the far side, the right wing side. And Souza gets there first. Big hit up high on the far side in front of the boards. Connects a pass across the blue line. Winding shot, always wide though, as Sultan had some juice to it, but not the accuracy. Sherm gets twisted up and spun around as he dumps the puck in. Really going down that far side most of the time when they enter the offensive zone. So stoppage here, 11:34. Bobcats, if they can find a way to come back and win this one, it'll be 3 of 4 that they have won, which all 3 would be against the Sea Captains. Stick poked away. Bobcats retreating as Harwell took another deflection, found a Ranger stick. Who couldn't catch it cleanly. Harwell dumps it underneath again. Harrison Ranger. But Cormier outlet pass from Landon Booth. 11 minutes to go. As a shot hits off, I believe, the mask again of Bovee. Ranger with the shot as Bovee pounces on the puck. Johnson steps in. Avoid a Ranger trying to poke away at Bovee's glove. So crucial face-off here for the Bobcats. That's what led to that first goal for the Sea Captains off a draw, and then out a couple seconds after it. That was part of the first goal. Deflection as Bovee hit off the pad as Schemmel camped right in front. And Schemmel almost had a huge goal that time. He found a way to bury it. Good save. A slap shot from the top points, knocked down at the point of entry. They covered up by Symbolic on the other end. 10.5 to go in the third. Take a look at the standings real quick. The Northeast Generals in first place, 14-0, 28 points. Long Beach, the Sharks, who won yesterday. 19 games, 14-4, 1-1. Tied with the Generals right now, so they played 5 more games. As a scrum behind. And the net becomes dislodged. Out of place. Titans with 18 points, 16 games, 9-7. Junior Hat-Trick, 17 games and 15 points. And you see these two teams at the bottom 2 spots. The East Division standings in NA3. Bay State with 18 games, 2 more than the Sea Captains with 12 points coming in. And Norwich again, just 5. Face off here, quick shot. Goes wide of Symbolic's goal. Now Norwich on the break the other way. Looking for Harwell, or Ranger, excuse me. Pass was behind him from Harrison Ranger, looking for his brother Ethan. Shot from the right point, knocked down. Sherm thought about going after Mastroni. He was the only man back then, though. And it's kicked forward by Ranger. Now late whistle here. As Sherman and Ranger mixing it up. After the whistle, now Mastroni. So they'll take the long walk back down the other end of the ice. Bay State had their fourth line on. And put the top line on once again. Led by Will Cormier at center. He'll take the face-off with 9:53 to go in the third period. Sea Captains won the face-off, but Harwell ran to his own man. As Sherm played it off the boards, Harwell gets back onside. Here's Harrison Ranger spinning and firing a shot. Looking for Ethan on the other end, too. As Harwell. Good pressure by the Bobcats. Force the Sea Captains to back out of the offensive attacking end. Now Johnson. Good move on Harwell. Dick Harwell playing 45 career games for the Bay State Bobcats last two seasons, including this one. A Southbury, Connecticut native. Now playing for a team closer to home. 9:09 to go in the third period. Symbolic, who's been big, been tested a few times in the third period. Mostly in that second period, though, where a few big saves by him has saved the scoreline. And the Sea Captains looking to snap their 13-game losing streak. They'll be here on the road in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Fisted forward. Murray. Up along the left wing boards. Floated free to the far side. Kinahan in front. And Bovey covers after Holton had a few chances at it. The Bobcats searching for some offense here. Trying to tie this game up. Had a great start to this third. Getting the goal as early as possible to maximize the amount of time. And then trying to tie the game up as Sherm played it in front, looking for LeVay. Finally, it's tipped up in the air. Johnson up ahead as James Green gets taken down in front by Jamison Bain. Bobcats backing up. Johnson threw it off the boards. Turnover. First shot attempt by Manahan is saved by Bovey. In spot for Ben DiFiore. He's the starting goaltender. Across the blue line. Bobcats holding back. And it's backhanded. And shot of a catapult down the left wing side. And Souza gets there first. And a Sherm winding shot. Symbolic. Once again slices it aside. And as Bain gets ran into. In front of the blue line. 7:10 to go in the third period, 2-1. Both Sea Captains goals coming in the second. And Will Cormier, start of the third, got the first goal. That's an easy save, comfortably saved by Symbolic. On LeVay wrister. Top line back out. It's Will Cormier off the draw. Finds it underneath to the captain booth, and we're tied at 2. And just like that, the Bobcats have erased a third period deficit. Well, in desperate times, you go to where you're most comfortable, and that's Landon Booth. His 8th goal this season leads the team 16 points, which also leads the team. And he has feasted on the last 2 games. Mentioned the 4-point performance, tying his career high the last time he played the Sea Captains. And now can they get some offense going? Ranger shot. Bovey coughs up a rebound in front. Harrison Ranger looking for his own rebound to put it away. But again, it all started with that first goal at the start of this third period. Bobcats getting that. Took about 12 minutes later to get that second goal then. Knotted at 2 here in Holyoke. Looking for the centering feed again in front of Symbolic. And that's why those huge saves that Symbolic had in the second period. Now our maximize now. If he didn't make some of those saves, especially the breakaway that Desmarais had, the Bobcats would have the lead right now. Save Basarab's breakaway in this period. And now Bash forward in front. As Kinahan looking for the centering. Nobody home, though. It's Dylan Gallagher skidding up the left wing side. Bangs it off the board. Absorbs a hit from Bayer. Down underneath. There's Desmarais fighting for the puck back. Gallagher. His shot attempt pulled wide. It's Mastroni. Up along the near side, chasing after. It's dumped into the offensive zone. Kinahan. As Johnson has to pop back up. Took a spill in the crease area. Forecheck picking up once again. Hit that time by Holton. Bobcats their own blue line. As Montague throws up a rainbow arc shot from middle of the ice. And an icing call here as Kinahan. Pass too long. So 5:12 to go in regulation. We're knotted at 2. And after the Cormy goal, just a minute 35 in. Scoring goal about 12 minutes later. 2 goals in the third by the Bobcats, which has not been too kind of them. It's their lowest scoring period on the season coming in. Second period being their highest, 17 goals. And looking for a come from behind win in the third period. Chance now for Cormy. Tie up in the slot area. Sea Captains breaking out. Chance from the slot. Shermpoke checks it away. And here's Landon Booth. Score the equalizing goal. Dishing it to Basarab against Symboliuk. And they got it home. 3 unanswered goals from Bay State gives them a 3-2 lead. And it's number 15 again. Landon Booth with goals 8 and 9 of the season. Coming up big here. And Kevin Cunningham's hot right now on the other end. And now the officials maybe talking something over, but when that dislodged, that's maybe what Cunningham may be talking about. now looks like Blair having to go to the box now for Norwich as they trail 3-2. Ethan Ranger down and behind the net of Bovey. Slid back down. And deep in the zone is Demaray. Got his stick caught up a few times. Sauces it to the far side. Gallagher takes a big hit at the blue line from Tony Moran. And now it's clock killing mode now. Bovey stops the puck. So again, it's 5-on-4 power play here. After the fact, not sure if it was an unsportsmanlike conduct against Norwich or not. There was some jawing between the officials in the bench area of Norwich. Sherm, Landon Booth, 2 goals in this third period. He's been unstoppable. Left point, one-timer. Just wanted symbolic. 41 seconds on the power play, 3-2. Bobcats lead, 3:01 to go. Which really spoils a terrific performance by Symboliuk. It's thrown underneath. Once this power play really puts a damper on things, basically right after they get and kill off this penalty, hopefully. They got to go pull the goalie, go 6-on-5. Shot wide right from the top point. Here's Troy Harwell. Shot screeching wide, upper 90 right. And gets tipped forward. And now Sachs will come out from the box. Back to 5-on-5, 2:15 left in this third period. 3-2 Bobcats. Trail 2-0 after Sea Captain's 2 goals in the second. Landon Booth with 2 goals of his own in this third period. It would be a spectacular come-from-behind victory. Schemmel. Now Trevor Souza. Nobody home, down and deep in the front part of the area. 3-on-2 the other end. Booth looking for the Hattie. Leaves it off for Mastroni. Shot from the right circle wide with a wrister. Now Johnson. Fires the puck. Up alongside the boards. Minute 28 to go. As Symboliuk looks behind him. Looking to see when he wants to come out. Minute 20. Pulling into their own zone. Demaray. Keeps it moving forward. Down to towards a minute. Ranger prying it away from Sherm. Mastroni couldn't muscle it out. Demaray carrying it out though at the red line. Here's Harwell across the blue line. Down the left wing side in front. Had a Ranger. Couldn't bury it home. Hayden. It's an empty net now. 6-on-5 with 40 seconds to go. Maybe one last push here. Stretch pass to Schemmel. Searching for options. Schemmel pinned up by Sherm. From the top, Harwell. Bovey with a snag with the glove. 21.4 on the clock. And now a timeout taken. Gives Bay State some time now. Catch their breath. Quick and recap of this game, though. No goals in the opening frame. And then which the second period, Tegan Bear is 8th of season. Jack Kinahan with the assist puts him ahead early in that second period. Then towards the back end of it, Ethan Ranger power play goal, his 9th. Harwell on the assist made it 2-0. And right out of the gate, minute 36 in. Cormy, his 4th goal. Bosserup and Landon Booth on the assist. And Booth, 2 goals to cap off this period. 3-point afternoon for him. And the Bobcats are just 21 seconds away from an impressive come-from-behind win. 3-2's the score. Face-off in the Bobcats in. To left of the goalie, Bovey. Cormer to take the draw. He wins it. In front. Had an opportunity. Wraparound chance from Towers. Not there either. It squirts free. Empty net. And with 12 seconds, it ticks down under 12 action at 11. Icing. Sure, the Bobcats with the time against them. Any way you can clear it out, just do it. Cormier again on the draw. Pride in front. Bovey makes the initial save. And the puck popped free. As they thought Bovey had it controlled, which it did pop free. So 6 seconds now. Cormier sliding around to Montague. Shot from the top. Traffic in front of Bovey, diving on his back. Clock's expired. And so the Bobcats looks like they will win this one as a scuffle going on. Officials trying to come in and break it up. I believe that is the end of the game. As they sort everything out now. We'll see what the officials will do here, but again, I believe that is the end of the game. It came awfully close. And so they say that's it. Came awfully close when Bovey was on his back to when the clock did expire, but the Bobcats with an impressive come-from-behind win in the 3rd period again. They fell behind 2-0 after 2. Barry